So Vaughan, why are we here today? What is Glasgow Business Stories?
Well, we're here today because we are launching a new podcast, and it's all about finding Glasgow businesses that are doing really, really well, that perhaps we don't know about, shining a light on them and what they're doing and all the fabulous things that they're doing. And also, I guess, finding a bit about some of the stuff that's not gone so well in their business story.
And what do you think the main benefit, why we've had a chat ourselves about why we want to do it. Why do you think you want to get the podcast out there for people to listen to?
I guess there's so much learning in all the businesses. I work with a lot of businesses, and the amount of learning they get from each other is as amazing as some of the stuff we do together. So the experiences are out there, the stories are out there, and actually us bringing them to life through this, my hope is that it will help other businesses, and actually see maybe what's the path ahead, what are they going to be faced against as their business grows, and maybe some of the bumps in the road that maybe they hadn't anticipated because somebody else has been there already.
I always think stories, anytime I read a business book, if it's a story or an anecdote, it lands so much better as well. So, rather than just, all right, here's the steps to follow, no one's got a 7-step guide that's going to, tick all the boxes. It's actually hearing people, the processes or what they've done, where they failed. I think that's where the real learnings come in. That's where I think getting that deep dive with business owners, understanding what they've done, what didn't go so well, what they do differently. That's what I think is going to be really exciting and interesting about the podcast.
Yeah, and I think we're looking at slightly bigger businesses, so about 2 million plus. So they'll probably have a team. They'll have gone through some challenges with people, I would imagine, if they're like any other business. Yep. So it'd be interested again to hear from the people side of things, what challenges they've had and how they've overcome it. And actually, it's a different world now, isn't it? With hybrid working and different expectations.
Gen Z.
Yeah. So who knows what we're going to uncover if I may start to look into that.
And I think for me, the exciting thing about that as well is, a lot of businesses, no matter what size they are, have the same issues. You talk about people there. If you're a £5 million business or a £500,000 business, you've got issues with people probably, or you've something that you're worried about, or how do you look after them? What are you doing enough for them? All these kind of things. What if they've got an issue? So learning from someone that's been there, done it, has grown the business, that's where I think, again, it's going to be exciting and be really valuable for the listeners. It's like, okay, if I'm a £500,000 business, I want to get to 5 million. Okay, what processes and what systems do I have to put in place? What learnings can I take from this person that they've done with the team? What, that's where the anecdotes and the stories are really going to be so valuable.
Totally. And I'm really looking forward to speaking to a wide range of businesses from different sectors. From, hairdressers to hospitality to construction to architects. I think it would be good to get a range of people, do you think?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think like so many businesses run on the same things. Like they all got the same problems or the same issues. It might be a slight variation, or they might think it's specific to their industry, but actually, as you say, it could be a hairdresser watching it, and a restaurant company could be on, but they might say something like, they're talking about me there. That's my business. And that's where it sparks an idea or gives you something that you can go in action afterwards. And
a whole mix of founders, co-founders, people that actually have felt the pain and actually, as a business has grown, and felt the enjoyment actually maybe as the exit as well. Yeah,
we talked about that. It would be good to people that have exited their business and actually have, been through that full journey, because, a business never is perfect, is it? You're always evolving, always growing it or trying to change it. So what about those people that have reached the kind of end of that chapter and actually sold their business? What does it feel like for them, and what are their next steps, and what do they want to do next?
So maybe get in touch with us on LinkedIn, do you think?
Yeah, LinkedIn, email. We'll set up a website for the Glasgow Business Stories, and we'll also put a link in the comments for the email address so that if anyone's interested in being a guest, they can get in touch.
Can't wait. Look forward to it.